On y'all, it's your boy, Dharma Driven. So, been a while since I've uploaded on the channel. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing this a little bit more consistently now that I have my niche dialed in, and to be honest, now that I have experience to speak on both cold approach and online. So, who is this channel geared toward? This channel is geared toward the average guy, the young professional who is very, very busy, the guy that works a remote job, the person that doesn't really get out much, the person that loves to play video games in his fucking room all day. That's who this is geared toward. I am South Asian, so I'm gonna be giving you all the perspective from a South Asian guy, bro. So I don't think there's anybody right now on YouTube that's doing that shit. Now, this topic is going to be about the biggest mindset that holds especially people of my ethnicity back. And that is, I'm South Asian and I can't do X. I can't get women because I'm South Asian. Look, bro, there is a lot of deep-rooted insecurities that stems from our culture, as well as a couple other factors that have contributed to why you're thinking that way, okay? And one thing I really want to stress is, if you're thinking that way and that thought is very, very strong, it's going to take some time to decondition. So I'm letting you know that right off the bat. Now, this is something I've suffered from for going on almost 14 years. And I was able to solve it through just action, bro. Just action. Like, the thing is, society has a lot of constraints on us as men, and there's always a reason why we can't do things. But see, the most powerful thing in game and in getting women is not the women themselves. It's mastery over your own mindset. Now, one thing that also is holding a lot of people back is this new culture of fucking looks maxing, right? Now, I'm not saying don't go to the gym and don't be fit and don't practice good health, but we as men, bro, we're not born to be fucking pretty boys, all right? I'm seeing pretty boys out there going ahead and seeing like, oh, look at my jawline, look at my facial harmony ratio and all this stupid shit. Well, guess what, bro? Men, back in the day, we used to fight fucking saber-tooths. We used to get scarred up, and there wasn't a concept of money back then. It was literally brute force, brute strength, and cunning skill, okay? And none of those things have actually changed, bro. All right? Now, I can be considered, in terms of the looks maxing community, as subhuman, right? A 5 or a 4 or a 3 or whatever the fuck. And I'm getting chicks, bro. I would say right now my body count is probably about almost close to 100. Okay, I'm probably a couple bitches away from reaching 100. So I definitely know what the fuck I'm talking about, all right? Second, okay, let's say you are a good-looking guy. Even for an Indian guy, you're considered a Chad, right? When you come here, right, you feel like because you're a minority, because we have so many of these fucking stereotypes in our society. Oh, I'm Indian and I smell. Oh, I'm Indian and I'm a nerd. Oh, he's Indian and, he's probably got a shrimp dick or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit, bro, you gotta get rid of that shit. That is all society's fucking conditioning and programming, bro. You think your ancestors that procreated for years and years and years and generations, bro, they did that just because I'll be very real with you. I don't know if you know the statistic. Probably only 30% of the world's male population have the privilege to actually reproduce, bro. Actually get to reproduce, bro. So that is a fuck you to your fucking ancestors if you think that way. That number one. And number two, okay, let's say you are Indian. Let's say you're, this and that. Are you just gonna go ahead and sit down and give up and say it's over, bro? Because that's not what your ancestors did. And I'll also say this. There's probably a guy with your same height, same weight, same ratio, same fucking little skinny fat pot belly that is dominating out there, and I see that shit on social media every day. So, man, everybody's got an excuse. You just got to get the fuck out there and start talking, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to leave you empty-handed and just say, "Okay, go out there and just be confident, bro." I mean, it's going to be real. Like are the other people that are conditioned by some of those societal concepts also going to go ahead and project that on you? Absolutely. There's going to be a girl that's saying, "Oh, he's Indian and he probably is not man enough, to handle me," and shit like that. Most Indians are passive. Now that's her fucking uh, dumbass brain going ahead and assuming that, because women, especially women, they judge hella quick, man. They judge hella quick. So one thing I do is, the first thing in an approach or whenever I go up and talk to somebody, it is, I'm giving you the opportunity to get to know who I am. If you're not really fucking with me, I'm gone. I'm gone. And that is literally the mindset you need in 2026. Because I'm not gonna shit you, bro. These modern women are brutal. They are brutal, bro. I'm telling you, they got one hell of an ego. They got a lot of pride, and women are slowly, like, I don't know if y'all have been noticing this, but women are slowly becoming men, bro. They're becoming men. How many times have you seen women, "I don't need no man, I got this," or like fucking have some ego trip and start fucking berating you and yelling at you, and as soon as you fucking put that bitch in her place, she's like a little shocked, like, "Oh, I can't believe that motherfucker did that." I'm like, "Yeah, of course, bitch. You're acting like a bitch. Like, what the fuck?" So that is one thing, guys, that a lot of guys just can't get a grasp around. And another thing I want you guys to be aware of is your approach anxiety, right, is stemming from not only those societal concepts, so some of the surface level stuff, but some of the actual self-conscious stuff as well. And I'll tell you which one that is. Your brain right now doesn't think you're an alpha male, right? You have probably, if you're working from home, you got no one really to talk to. You probably got your friends on Discord, and you probably got uh some fucking, chat bot girlfriend, if really that's what y'all motherfuckers are doing, right? So who knows? I'm just going ahead and assuming. I'm assuming all spectrums in my audience right now. So for those motherfuckers, man, it's going to take a lot of deep internal work and cutting out some of those vices in order to go ahead and get new vices. So for me, for example, I used to love playing video games. It would be to the point where video games would take away from some of the stuff in my life, like cleaning up my shit, like going ahead and making my bed, like cleaning up some of my stuff, like, and that is so key, guys. Like, you have to literally be very, very mindful on really what you're consuming and what you're adding into your life, because that is one of the biggest things that is holding men back, because a lot of the stuff that we consume is very negative, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and there's not a lot of positive male role models, and especially friends, as guys too, man, especially our fucking friends. Like, how many times you've had friends that make fun of you and shit? Well, guess what? If they're consistently making fun of you and not providing any sort of action to help you in your journey and add anything of value, then they can go kick rocks too. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to be very, very intentional with self-improvement and this whole journey, because everything, when you're out in the field, when you're out on the date, all of that stuff the woman can go ahead and sense, and I'm a firm believer in that. So I can tell you guys, for the guys that are like, "I'm Indian and I can't get women," "Oh, I'm a nerd and I can't get women," "Oh, I'm fat and I can't get women," once I become lean, once I get rich, once I have the status, that's when I can go ahead and get women. Bro, That is illogical as fuck. Okay? If men want something, we attack it directly, bro. If you want something, you go ahead and attack that shit directly, bro. None of this fucking pussyfoot and shit. I don't know, like, and I think it's like society that has made a lot of guys this way, bro. A lot of guys. How many times you go up and talk to a girl, you can't even say that you're really into her like that. You're really feeling her like that because um, some motherfucker on the internet, some dumbass dating coach, decided to tell you, hey, don't approach direct. You're gonna have a lot of failures. Approach indirect so the girl actually like gets to know you first before. Bro, they don't give a fuck about none of that. I can tell you this right now. I have banged bitches that I barely said shit to, and by the time I arrived there, they were just getting it down and dirty, bro, with almost no word said, bro. So yeah, guys, I'm also on this journey too. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm also going to say on this channel. Like, I'm not going to be stopping learning, guys, because the field is always changing. I'm never going to be the guy to say I know it all, but I do know a lot, bro. So this is full force honesty. This is some real life shit, bro. So for those guys that say I can't do this or I can't do that because of X factor, bro, it's all in your head, bro. I'm telling you. I've seen some phenomenal stuff. I've seen some phenomenal stuff in my life from characters that I didn't expect would be able to do it. And so that should inspire you, especially to the guys that are new here, the guys that are virgins. I know there's a lot of Indian virgins out there that work from home, bro. So I very much know this audience, but just know one thing, bro. You either have two choices. You either stay where you're at, okay, or you decide to move the needle forward or at least make an effort to. So that's the concepts that I want to go ahead and give you guys here. I haven't really opened up anything for one-on-one coaching yet, and in the next coming months I might, but we'll just depend and see how things go. But I can definitely tell you guys that there are a lot of people in the world that wish, a lot of you Indian motherfuckers especially, like, you guys make upwards of 100K plus a year doing some programming shit. You know how many people in this fucking planet are able to just make that much money? That should also give you fucking confidence to go out there and tell a bitch, hey, like, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? So unless you don't feel it in here, you're never going to feel it up here, and it's never going to come out in reality. Because everything, bro, starts with a thought. Everything. The thought of getting great, Albert Einstein didn't come up with the theory of relativity without thinking about it. It didn't get manifested into a fucking atom bomb unless Oppenheimer didn't think about how to split an atom, bro. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Every tiny little thing starts from a thought. So if your thought process is, I'm Indian and I can't get women, bro, or I'm brown and I can't get women, or I can't get women because I'm brown, you guys got a lot of internal work to do. You know what I'm saying? So try and find good things. Try and find stuff that negates that bias, bro. That's what I'm gonna say. So, hey, this is Dharma Driven signing off. See you guys next time.